Do-it-yourself credit repair, Indianapolis, Indiana. My name is Jeff Gamble. Is it possible to put your credit back together and do it yourself? And the answer is absolutely yes. I get asked this question all the time. And just my short story, how I knew how to put credit back together and what I did. Many years ago, I made a bunch of terrible financial decisions. I got married real young. I then decided to quit college. Not a good idea, by the way, but I quit. I decided to go self-employed, and when I was self-employed, I found out I was sick. I ended up going to the hospital and found out I had cancer. That led to, of course, some surgeries, chemotherapy for a year. I was out of work, racked up a ton of debt, and I figured I didn't want to kind of stop or give up. So instead what I did is I went into real estate. Real estate was hot at the time. You know, we buy houses. Anybody can buy a house. No money down programs. Charlton Sheets, all that. Who, I don't know, Charlton Sheets probably can't be found right now. But he sold a lot of packages on buying houses. So that's what I did. I went into real estate. I started purchasing property. I ended up buying 18 homes in 36 months. Got myself in a world of hurt, world of debt. But I was making great money. And all that was going well until the economy fell apart. A lot of people do remember 2007, 8, and 9. Not well, but they remember it. Everything came to a head. A builder shorted me on 9 deals. I ended up, financially being in trouble, didn't have enough money. The builders, I had 11 deals in the pipeline, and that kind of went away. In the end, I ended up sitting in front of an attorney. He said, look, you got 3 choices. Number 1, you can fly somewhere we can't find you. Number 2, you might have to win the lottery to get out of this. Or number 3, you may have to file bankruptcy and start all over again. And unfortunately, that's what I had to do. I ended up filing Chapter 7, which just kind of wipes everything out. Filled out the paperwork, paid the money, and 60 days later, that bankruptcy discharged. And at that point, I was like, okay, now I need to put my life back together, unfortunately. I had no money. I had a car repossession. I had foreclosures on my credit. There were over 30, I want to say there was 37, 38 negative items sitting there. So I called my friend, and I was like, Brian, who's in the mortgage business, I said, hey, I need you to pull a tri-merge. I need to see what's on there. He's like, why, are you trying to buy a house already? I'm like, no, I want to put this back together. I want to put it back together now. And I wrote out this 6-step system, and here's the results. When I pulled my credit right after the bankruptcy, almost $3 million in debt that had been wiped out, I had like a 400 score, and my last score was just over 500. 7 months later, because of this 6-step system, I had a 691, just over 700, and a 729. Now the question is how do I do it? What I've done is I put together this 6-step, and in the video below, if you're watching this video, there's a link below. If you're watching it from a blog, there's the video below on the 6 steps. The 6 steps is free. I'm giving it away. I want people to know how to do this. I get asked all the time, how did you put yourself back together after that mess? And that information should be given to free for everybody. So I put it together. There's a lot of misinformation out there, so it kind of spells it out. Here's what to do. Here's how to do it. Grab a notebook. Write down the 6 steps. If you want, there's a PDF of it. If you shoot me an email, I've got it set up where it just shoots it back. I don't want to, market you a bunch of crap that you don't need. I just want to get you the information. So it is possible to do it yourself credit repair. Credit repair is a thing. We're not supposed to call it credit repair, but credit improvement. But I want everybody to have that information. So go check out the next video, whether it be the link below or the video below, and get working on it right away, because the faster you work on it, the better off you are. Thanks.